Thanks for tuning in. Today we're going to be reviewing the FIDLOCK TWIST magnetic cycling bottles. While most water bottle setups require a separate water bottle cage to hold a bottle in place, FIDLOCK's TWIST is a cageless design. FIDLOCK has incorporated a magnetic receiver as well as a magnetic base onto the bike to allow these to easily snap into place on the bike and then twist off. It's a really clever design. They use the magnets to attract them together and then mechanical twist on force to ensure they stay in place. FIDLOCK offers quite a few variations. We have two of them here, the 590 and then the 750 milliliter variations. And packaging wise, you can see they're all the same. The bottles are actually attached with the base to a little cardboard backing, and you can see these include the base with them, but you can also buy them separately. So as far as specs, retail price ranges from $44.99 to $59.99. There are quite a few variations from the 450 milliliter all the way up to 800 milliliter. Again, we have the 590 and the 750 here. These retail for $54.99 and $49.99. They include the twist bike base with them, but again, you can purchase that separately. The bottles here all have the non-leak jet style, so there's a little valve in there that's pressure activated. They're BPA and BPS free, so you get a nice clean fluid out of them, and they're dishwasher safe. As far as what comes with them, obviously you can see we have the twist on base, so you pull that off. You have the mounting bolts included with each of them, and then if you just open up the little backing, you can see there's just two nuts there holding this base onto the cardboard. So a really simple design that's easy to set up. Now let's take a look at the weight of the bottles. The smaller 590 version is 111 grams, and obviously it's heavier because you have this big base built into it. And then we have the larger 750 milliliter version. So that one is 125 grams. And then the base that you need to install on the bike has a little plastic piece, as well as the two screws. That comes in at 23. Visually, the FIDLOCK TWIST bottles have a unique design that combines a non-insulated bottles with integrated receivers. You can see that means these bottles are kind of squared off. So unlike a traditional bottle, it's more round. You can see these have a little bit of a different shape to them. That's to accommodate this flatter base on the bottom. You don't have the grip ring either, like a traditional bottle, which would hold this in place in a water bottle cage. Instead, this is a lot more like a running bottle. It's kind of a pouch design, very easy to hold. And that's one of the advantages here. Because you have no cage, you don't have to deal with the cage restrictions. As far as colors, FIDLOCK offers them in three colors. We have them right here: clear, tinted, and fully black. So there's no other color options, which is a downside. It would have been nice to see more options here. But with these, they're pretty nice looking. The clear obviously has a little bit more contrast with the FIDLOCK graphics and this kind of dot matrix design. While the smaller bottles, you can see, have the same FIDLOCK logo, but the dot matrix thing is only on left and right. They're pretty sleek looking, and obviously on the bottle or on the bike, you'd only see the side and not the logo. They're nice and squeezable too. It's a nice soft plastic, and there's no insulated version currently available. These are all non-insulated. The mounting is obviously the coolest feature of these bottles. It uses their twist base, so it's a cageless design. They use magnets, and then these mechanical locking pins and locating pins. So you can see you have a little pin here that'll match that, and then you have this little lock ring that's very similar to what you'd find in cleats. So you can see when I get this close, the magnet will push it in, and that can compress the little lock ring on the inside. So it's a really cool design, so very easy to install, and it uses a combination of mechanical force to hold it in place, and then just the magnets to locate it. So you can see if I pull this off, it won't come off unless I do the rotation. So very secure. FIDLOCK also offers a counterclockwise version. With this one, you can see it has to come out clockwise. They also have a counterclockwise, so if you prefer to twist it out the other way, you can just get a different base. So it's kind of a cool concept, very easy to use, but obviously adds a little bulk to the bottle as this is integrated into the bottle itself. But once it's installed, very easy to put on the bike and then very easy to take off. As far as the bottle itself, you can see BPA free, non-insulated design, and you can see with this more compact one, it's a little more stubby, so a little taller to accommodate smaller frame geometries. The cap here is also pretty interesting. So plastic twist on cap. It has this big cover, so a little muck guard style. And it's actually hinged on with the same plastic. You can remove it. You just have to push this inward and then pull it out of those little receivers. You can see it just has little plastic tabs. It's a little bit cleaner without it, but it does have these little hinges on here. The nozzle is their updated leak-free design. So it is a jet valve, and that means it's pressure activated. There's a little slit on the inside, and when you have enough pressure, it'll let water through, so it won't spill if you just put it sideways. The whole cap is really simple too. So you can see there's not much here, not a lot of grooves, so very easy to clean. And the actual rubber cap just pulls right off, so again, you can get in there and clean it, which is a nice feature. Inside the bottle, you can see how the receiver is integrated as well. You have this plastic cover, but obviously this is fully attached to the bottle and adds a little bit of bulk to it. I also want to show the fact that the base is partially removable. So if you just take a coin, you can see you can unlock it and then pull this out. Then you have this little plastic piece that stays on here, and then the main magnet and receiver portion. So this is what you can easily swap out. If you wanted this to be counterclockwise, you would just get the appropriate part. So kind of cool, and then you can throw this in the dishwasher and leave this off if you wanted to as well. Now let's take a look at the bottle cage and bottle on a bike. Here we have it on our Trek Emonda, and you can see the mount is really sleek. So with no bottle on there, it really just blends in with the little plastic base. And when you have the bottle on there, it has a more ergonomic shape compared to a standard bottle, as you don't need that grip ring or the standard 74mm diameter. As far as riding with the bottles, it works pretty well. It's easy to grab and it's really strong. We didn't have any issues about it falling off the bike. The magnets and mechanical force hold it there. It is a little bit awkward compared to a standard bottle cage, as the target zone is a little bit smaller. You really have to align it right up in the area of the magnets before it snaps into place. So it takes a little getting used to. And overall, while we liked it, we're not sure if it's really better than a standard bottle approach. So it's something you have to really try and see if you like it. But it has a lot of limitations, like you have to use the proprietary bottles, and there's very limited selection. You don't have insulated options or fun graphic options. Now let's go over the pros and cons for the FIDLOCK Twist bottles. What I like about them is they have a cageless design. So they look really sleek, and the bottles themselves have a more ergonomic shape. You also have secure grip with the combination of magnets and the mechanical force on the bike base, so you don't have to worry about the bottle falling off. You also like the nozzle design, which has a jet valve. That means it's leak proof and has nice high flow. The main negatives with these bottles is the fact they have no insulated options, which is a surprise given the fact that the bottles have been out for a couple years now. Also, they require a bulky adapter if you want to use them with a standard water bottle, so you are really limited to the FIDLOCK Twist bottles. Taking everything into account would give the bottles an 8.2 out of 10. It's a nice cageless bottle alternative compared to standard bottle cages. Thanks for watching this review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You can see more content from us on our website at thesweetcyclist.com, as well as follow us on Instagram at thesweetcyclist. This is The Sweet Cyclist reminding you to enjoy the ride.